Nice. Blessed love and light. We here live at ABW Signature Media Plus. We in the Man Cave, another season, another episode. And we gonna continue the conversation from last week, right? The main title was last week was what? If you could remember.
Last week.
Mm-hmm. Am I?
Am I a whore?
Yes. You are whore.
You do it again.
He walk-
You do it again, right?
he
You do
walk-
it again.
He walked right.
No.
He walked straight into.
No. I pause no. How I can let you do? Wait, shame on me, boy.
He walked
Put
straight.
me one, shame on you. Put me twice, shame on me. Shame on me.
He walked
I will take
straight
that.
into that
Nah,
again.
why are you doing that?
Guys, hey, we
Ah,
here
boy.
have an
Yeah.
exciting time tonight, right? We gonna really truly have a serious conversation. We have a serious debater on cast right now, right? I've seen her on social media, followed her on social media. The conversations were engaging, and yeah, I've been looking for persons and people like her. And yeah, and she pop up. I like people who could engage.
And for all those who watching on YouTube, good
Mhm.
night.
Yeah, so all you
Yes.
go on YouTube or let's share the live. But before we get into it, as people sharing the live,
Yes.
we're not getting to the meat of the conversation yet. We have a we'll call icebreaker. Now the icebreaker is basically call it own it or pass it. But before I do such, I want to introduce to you all. Welcome to the Man Cave. Jody. Let me know if I saying it right there. Jody Melville Nimblet or Nimblet Melville?
It's Melville Nimblet.
I was right the first time. So it's Melville Nimblet.
Yes.
Judy Melville Nimblet.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, looking good in the Man Cave, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she makes
Hey, and she listen to me. And she's the first female into the
Yeah.
Man Cave.
Oh, yeah. I'm setting a trend here. I'm
Yeah.
setting a trend.
No, you looking like old thief.
I was saying,
Lord.
but I say we feel not to feel bad.
Okay. But yeah, Jody's in the house in the Man Cave, and we welcome you to the Man Cave. We welcome,
Thank you.
we welcome what you're gonna be putting out tonight. All right. So, guys, own it or pass it. Now, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and each of us could always say I don't want to own it. So while all you sharing the live, all getting all your friends to come on, hey, all you participate, right?
Yes,
and tonight
share
I
the
want
live,
I want the chat. Hey, all you comment,
guys
ask
to
questions, engage.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Let we make sure that what we're doing here is making sense.
Whatever questions, concerns, queries, we'll read as much as we can and
Exactly.
answer as much questions as we can.
Exactly. So we're live on Facebook as well as on YouTube. We don't give a sip on either or, right? Just go to We Don't Give a Sip, and We Don't Give a Sip
And
on
we're
YouTube.
drinking
and
water
Facebook.
tonight.
And we're drinking water tonight. No rum tonight.
We, boy.
Yeah, who we are the battle
But they
tonight.
say they actually say if you have a cup of water, right,
Mm,
and they put like 3 blocks of ice in it,
mm.
and you just imagine what it tastes like, it actually tastes like that. And ever try it? Do you know about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you have a cup of water, 3 blocks of ice.
So if I imagine it tastes like water.
It tastes like water.
Okay.
Yes, check it over.
Yeah. So let's go with the questions now. Your partner stopped communicating because you constantly dismiss their feelings. Your partner stops communicating because you constantly dismiss their feelings.
When you say constantly dismiss their feelings, you have to give me an argument as to why you say you're constantly dismissing their feelings.
Right. So,
Because
Mhm.
it could be a series of things.
right. You as soon as you say I feel like, let's say for instance, I feel like you don't hear me.
I feel like you don't want to hold yourself accountable. Why you
Right.
think I don't hear you? I feel like you don't understand my point of view.
Is-
Because your point of view is not feeling like if I'm understanding your point of view.
but he's expressing his feelings.
Yes, but even
Yeah.
if he's expressing his feelings, I hear you. But did you understand when I express my feelings?
Yeah, but you could hear him, but you listen.
Jesus. I could hear you. I could listen. But I understand where you're coming from. It's a big difference.
Right. So if you're saying, okay, if this is he saying, this is his expression, right?
Okay.
Feeling I feel like you don't hear me. I feel like you don't listen to me.
I feel like this is a
Or in other
trauma.
words, now I feel like you don't pay attention to me.
I feel like this is a trauma
So
from
we're
your
gonna
past.
do-
That's something you need
But
to deal
even if
with.
it's that,
You
would
need to heal because you can't tell me
Mm-hmm.
we're going through something that we're trying to come to a standing point with,
Mm-hmm.
or even a foundation of a situation, and you're
Right.
telling me that you don't think that I'm hearing you. So that's a you problem. That's not my problem.
Right, and by right, okay, I'll level go with that. Yes, that is his problem, but this is expressing to you that this is how he's feeling.
And I
So
understand that.
what would
I do?
Yeah, as the question say, your partner stops communicating, right? So he stops talking to you because you constantly dismiss their feelings. So it's either what you own it or you pass it.
I think I would own it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had experiences like this before,
Mm-hmm.
and as I said before earlier up in our conversation, I'm very debative.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't just take a comma.
Mm-hmm.
I would continue.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And if it is that we're having a problem,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep saying that I'm being dismissive,
Mm-hmm.
then that is something that I would try my best to understand why you're saying I'm being dismissive.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to come up with a solution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, babe, this is what it is, and let me try my best to make it make
Well,
sense.
Makes sense. So, all right, cool. So, Iris.
No, I've been through a situation like this where
Mm-hmm.
I've been told I coming to you and like you're not listening to me, you're not hearing me. First thing when a conversation started, I feel
Mm-hmm.
automatically in my mind you're on shit.
Your personal, yeah.
You're on shit. Once you're coming to me and your first set of words is your feeling,
Mhm.
you're on shit. Some shit you're gonna come with.
Right.
And is that you saying that you're not are not listening to you, are not hearing you,
Mm-hmm.
right? You are relating a message to me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It is not your responsibility to relate the message and tell me how I should receive the message.
Correct. And that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when is you relating a message,
Mm-hmm.
leave the message with me, let me interpret the message.
How you know best to.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
You don't tell me you feel like I'm not hearing you because I didn't answer or interpret the message the way in which you wanted me to do.
Mhm.
You're on shit.
Mhm.
I alone that.
Okay.
You're on shit.
Right.
Because you're being a bully.
And that's the thing too. And it all stems, and I like to think things from a deeper perspective. How your parents grow you up, that is what I think a lot of us go into relationships with.
Yeah.
We didn't have a encyclopedia or a guidebook as to how to run things. You know, and communication is something really important in a relationship.
Yeah.
So if it is that you're thinking that I'm not hearing you, it's because your concept of me not hearing you is how you think I should hear you.
Correct is right.
You understand?
And as
So-
you said, that's a you problem.
And that's a you problem. So you need to heal from how you think I should hear you.
Correct.
You understand?
Just now, I want to go with so no, we wasn't supposed to go that way, but
But go ahead. You know, when conversation flowing, you have to go, eh?
Go in.
But go ahead.
You're saying, just what you're saying, a little while. Now, I have a perspective on this whereby the only thing that we can account for is what we express. All right? What in other words, now what you react to. Right? What is your expression, what you speak on. Right? That is the only thing that we could be able to control. I cannot control another person's thought process. I cannot control a person's how the way the conversation should go from that person. My response is what I have control over.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
So if I'm coming to you to tell you, now the part that I like where you say, all right, I will try to figure out how I could able to bring a solution
To the issue.
to the issue. Right? Now, you cannot, one of the things that I tell my wife, it is not that your feelings is wrong. I'm never going to tell a person that their feeling is wrong.
Can I tell them what they
Right?
feel?
I can't tell them exactly,
can't
and I
tell
can't
them
tell them
how
how
they
they feel like that. But the thing is it now, your landing of your feelings can be it could be misplaced. Your feelings can be misplaced. Because remember, your feelings is a mixture of your opinion, it's a mixture of
Emotions
your emotions, all of that intertwined into that.
and all the voices that you have in your head.
Exactly. So therefore, I'm not gonna say, hey, your feelings wrong. I would never do that. But what I'm gonna say is that because of the fact that you want me to figure out what I need to figure out, it can be misplaced.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to blaming me for something. Especially something that I do.
In this rotation of life for me right now,
Mm-hmm.
like if I'm to be faced with like to be in a position like this again,
Mm-hmm.
no, it has certain things I don't feel at all.
Mm-hmm.
So if I understand how you voice your feelings or voice whatever opinion you have,
Mm-hmm.
especially when I will know if you're coming across like if you really want a resolution to this issue, or if you
Mhm.
want to be a bitch,
Exactly.
and either or.
Mm-hmm.
If it's that you're looking like you want a resolution, and I really don't understand what you're telling me,
Mm-hmm.
I will sit, tackle your conscience,
Mhm.
and be like, help me understand.
Mm-hmm.
Help me understand what you're saying. I'm like, I don't know how to say it. No, say it as I have it in your head.
Mhm.
I think I'm capable enough
Mm-hmm.
to decipher.
What it is here.
But if I realize you're on bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
boy, go sorry that.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to you.
Who is
I'm
boy?
hearing you, know, but
Yeah.
go sorry that.
Well, for me,
Oh, God.
for me personally, I go past it. I go past it.
Why
I
you go
tend
past
to-
it?
I tend to, because of the fact that I always believe there's an underlying issue.
Mm.
I always believe there's an underlying. I don't believe people tend to want to put that out, that people just wake up just so, and just snap. We know you have people with mental issues, but
Yeah.
we're not talking about that. With me, it's like, all right, let's say for instance you reach into a situation where your relationship become broken,
Yeah.
and you're only blaming the man. The question I got to ask you, what part did you play in
Yeah,
regards
what
to
you-
all reaching
yeah.
where you're?
There's always two sides of a story.
Exactly.
And yeah, there's always two
Yeah,
sides.
so-
yeah.
But
Mhm.
what I realize is a problem, especially in our space.
Mhm.
I could only talk about our space in trying to be
Right.
because this is what I know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times people have a issue
Mhm.
and it's not even no fault of theirs. It's just based
Mhm.
on how the system
Mhm.
actually translated stuff from your growing up.
Mm-hmm.
People have a big issue in actually like articulating
Right. Mm-hmm.
what they really-
Expressing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they know how they feel, but
But they don't know how to
actually
express
articulate
it.
and express it
Mhm.
in a manner where you could fully
So- so-
understand.
so-
They have a wait. Sorry about that. Yeah, like to be able to articulate their feelings and express in such a manner where it's like a universal type of communication.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest, even politicians and all have a hard time
Question:
doing that.
Do we really believe that people do not communicate?
Well,
No, because we have a lot of time. All right. The reason I said that, one of most women go to is that you don't know how to communicate properly.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Right?
tell you
We
that.
hear that a lot of times, right?
Yeah.
Good. So, does it really truly do we really believe that really truly does happen, or
It
we just
do.
don't pay attention?
They do.
There are two ways. Now,
Mhm.
assess me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong or right, right? There are two ways in which you can communicate. Either you show it or you articulate it. Means, as you rightfully say, you could express it by showing actions, right? That is there's a form of communication. Or you could speak it, you could talk it, you could articulate it, right? So, is it that we want to hear what you're saying and ignore what you're showing? And then we
should-
say, you
it
don't
should-
communicate?
Creed, it's supposed to be both.
ideally, me
Because
I don't know.
in no
But-
way you telling me you could show me communication and don't articulate it. That's crazy. Because if I'm having a conversation with you, babe, I'm having a problem with this, you're not doing this, or I don't feel like you understand it enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying this, and you're just sitting there watching me in my face, and there is no response.
Okay, let me give you an example of that. Whoa, this is real. This is real.
There is no
real. This is
response.
real
And
right now.
I'm saying, listen, I am having a deep conversation with
Yeah.
you. I'm expressing how I feel, as you say, articulate.
Yeah.
And after I'm doing all of that, you say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, a dummy?
Okay, no, that I'm saying, no, all right.
To the level
No,
of your expression, yeah.
Right.
What?
No,
To the level of your expression, yeah. You know,
You know,
yeah.
that tricks women off, right?
No, but
a woman is talking to you. A woman is expressing everything
Right.
to you. She's telling you how she feel about it.
Right.
She's going in great depths. Yeah, no, man, she chat GTP it. You hear what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
And you are sitting there saying not one thing
Correct.
with all that I've just said.
What happened after?
You get agitated.
Right, because
You
guess
get
what?
irritated.
No, well, you see now, there's something
Because
that-
didn't your mother communicate with you when you were younger?
well, yeah, but what I'm saying is still.
So now that you're in a relationship, you're a big man, and your woman talking to you about something that is affecting her, and all you're doing there is just sitting down and listening. I'm not giving a lecture.
So what you want him man to do? You gotta listen to you and say.
Listen, don't get me vexed because all of a sudden I'm gonna need all of gonna need
No.
counseling. Because no,
I agree with you. No, but
communication is a bond,
So,
Yes.
a seed that you plant in order for your relationship
Alright.
to grow.
No, I understand.
Correct,
Now.
is
Wait. Before we go,
You go first,
wait.
you go first,
Listen.
you go first,
Let me break this down carefully.
Break it
As I
down.
said before, there are two ways of communication: either you show it or you articulate it. You may have the voice or the aptitude of basically saying what you want to say off your mind. You're able to break it down. You're able to go into in depth with it because you could talk.
I'm expressive.
And expressive.
And it's not
right.
empty, eh?
No. I'm not
It's
gonna say
coming
that.
from an emotional point of view.
It will.
Right?
Yeah, it will. But guess what? Your man would, as you rightfully say, your man would be the opposite of that. Now, if your man is opposite of that, basically what he's because there are two acts of love. You showing the way in which you show love in voicing or vocalizing what you need
Yeah,
to
but this
vocalize.
is communication.
It is communication still.
You
His
cannot.
own-
So you telling me after I don't tell you how I feel about something,
He
you go
listening?
right. He listens.
Right,
You go on and make breakfast.
Right.
Okay, I say you don't take me out for dinner. It's been a while. We haven't gone on a date together. Then you see he go and he make a date for us to go somewhere. That is what you're talking about, expressing it.
No, I'm not that aspect. No, I'm not talking about
Because
you
of what I,
always giving
I
instructions.
shoot out my concerns about something, so you're now expressing it.
No, I'm not talking about that. Is basically come on the line of you giving instruction because every time you talk something, you always go and do it.
Right.
Now, there are some men who operate like that.
I don't want a robot.
Yeah, some men do
Right?
operate like that.
Yeah.
Because they really and truly do not know how to basically take initiative.
Right.
Right?
And I blame parents for that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
We,
yeah.
we have given
Parents
that.
was on shit. Yeah, I said it.
So we agree on where that is concerned. But what I'm saying is that there are men, oftentimes they would show you as to what they, for instance, like we talk about the question in him expressing in showing, or him basically he getting constantly shut down from you just basically, but you ain't saying nothing. You know,
But
you
you're
do
not
nothing to- whether to
Creed.
say- But he could show you though.
How can you stimulate my senses after I'm talking to you about something that affects me? And you're just sitting there.
Yeah, because the man
You're
is
not
not
stimulating
talkative
me.
guy.
Hello?
He not talkative guy.
Hello?
Talkative guy.
Why are you in a relationship if you cannot communicate properly?
No,
he
you
cannot
can't consider that.
communicate verbally. He's
No.
not a verbal communicator.
It's just not a verbal communication.
Like-
Let's talk something that we don't understand.
No,
properly.
let me help. Let me see if I can help. Right? You are the type where you are very expressive.
Yeah.
You will tell me from A to Z how you're feeling, when you feel it, the time you feel it, the date you feel it. Right? And it's like you first to begin with, you on shit too. Because woman does like quiet man until it's time to communicate. And then when the quiet man not
Hello.
able to voice, wait.
Where's the name, Dr. Steamy? Dr. Steamy, no, I'll
Actually,
continue.
on your side, you know.
It had nothing to do with no quiet man, right? Everybody's supposed to learn how to communicate.
Yes.
Yes,
I
you may
agree.
not know how to communicate how I communicate.
Right.
Right?
But me and you together for so long, wouldn't you take up something and say, babe, like me to express certain things about something?
Right.
And to
I'm not
try.
trying to change you,
Right.
but I'm trying to make you adapt to how to make me understand
so
that
you
you
want them to know how
understand
to
where I'm
take
coming
initiative.
from.
So then-
But it's a plenty men don't know how to take
Yeah,
initiative.
No,
Hello.
right.
Well, then you need to stay single.
No, well, that is a them
No,
problem.
but what she expressed there, it could happen the other way around too.
Correct,
Because
yes,
guess
right.
what? He in tune with what you do, what you saying, you know.
Yes.
Because if he's showing this, okay, you know, he ain't came on a date. Guess what? The Monday or the Friday, he carry on the date.
carry on
You know, so he listening.
Yeah.
So he's showing you the signs that he listening.
Right.
But just that you don't understand now. Okay, how he communicate now.
Yeah.
Because you know, man, at some point in time, if you're 15 years, 20 years within my marriage,
Yeah.
he basically go be showing you, okay, there are some things that I need to.
Understand. And
And
I
he
know
may not articulate
relationship.
it.
I know
Yeah.
relationship is a give and take. It's not what I always want and how I think it should be and how I think it should go by how it should be. But understanding that other persons didn't grow up the way I grew up.
True.
You understand? And I could use my husband as a great example. His family is not talkative.
Okay.
When they're together with each other, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
They talk.
they-
When he with me, he talks. But outside of that circle, he says nothing. He looks quiet and innocent, like he's God's child.
Right.
Yeah, he's
But
God's child.
when it's time to communicate about something, he struggles.
Yeah.
And you know, I can't come hard at him for that because that is just how he grew up.
And,
Right.
But what I try to make is make him comfortable.
Right.
I'm not a bully.
Right.
I'm not an intimidator. You know, I don't intimidate him. I try to make him, hey, babe, this is what it is. I don't feel comfortable with it. What you think? Well, I don't know. Listen, yeah,
Yeah, your
that
fuse,
was.
No,
your fuse gone.
I don't smoke out my ears.
no. I've been in a position already in this life where, right, I got married when I was 21.
Okay,
It didn't work,
okay.
right? And it didn't work from a place of I being a novice. And as much as she was older than me, she was a novice too.
Okay.
And that issue of communication, right, was a big problem. And a big problem because now I'm not on church people, I'm not coming for the church, but I blame the church for the young people not being even able to know how to communicate. Because the way in which the church puts communication across in our marriage, it is weaponized where the woman always right. Right? And if that is the kind of S what she come in the marriage it on she chest, you find if she had to tell me anything, as much as I might be a very verbally expressive guy, I could do it both ways. I'm versatile, but I talk a lot as well. Even the fact that I can actually express through words, I would just listen to you.
Go ahead.
Because I listen to you, I don't know the outcome because I would have been around here for a while. I don't know the outcome of me trying to even have conversation of a certain magnitude it will end up, and I'm not on that.
Yeah.
Because if it's one thing, whether a man know how to communicate or not, one underlining thing that makes a man that you could identify and say, yes, this is a man like peace.
Yes.
Do like noise.
Yeah. But you like peace and you don't like noise, but you can't communicate.
No.
So you're gonna always get noise.
Well, he I don't know. You know.
Who you getting noise from?
Right? You're gonna get
No,
No,
you
okay.
just wait, you just
So
confirm.
listen. So this is a cultural thing. And I want to go on the east side, where at the east side of Tobago.
Yeah, the wise men come from there.
Of course.
Yeah, we are all
From Charlottesville to
Yeah.
listen,
from the
Charlotte
east.
to Vecastara, Dallaford, Speyside. I love my countrymen
from
and
the
them.
east side.
Definitely.
But there is something about communication, we told you.
They never teach
Not
you
all of
that.
us.
They never teach you that. We have to learn that on our own.
There is something about coming out of that box.
You have to want to.
There is something about knowing how to. Because they would have caged you all so much.
And that is where surrounding yourself with certain types of people is important.
So open your mind a little bit.
Right?
Correct.
As
You know.
much as we laugh in the Westmoronians when they behave in the way they behave, we need them.
No, we can't stand them, listen.
Right?
Fake.
We need
But
them.
we're going on to accountability, yeah?
Right. So before we think, let me read the comments. All right. So hey, best Natalie saying, hey, best person to be on the man cave. She talking about you, JD. Jody. Hazel, Keisha. All right. I show you the first timer. First time seeing you.
Oh, that's Nursey.
Okay.
Yes,
Blessed
yes.
luck. All right. So suppose the man is internalizing, like what I was talking about. Suppose the man is internalizing what you were saying, using emotional intelligence. He may not be able to express it the way you do.
True.
Right?
And we just said that,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
not everybody could do it like us.
Adonis saying good night, big up. Hazel is also saying in our culture men are not taught to express themselves.
Correct. I agree.
Licia Thompson
Correct.
or
as well.
Thomas, right? Or Thompson actually, she said that is true.
Yeah.
I believe is what we were saying. Hi Jody, like Nicole Stewart.
Hey,
Nicole
Nicole Thomas Stewart,
Right?
my
Arlene, big up yourself. Men always want comfort without accountability.
Lord
We
Jesus.
coming to you now just now.
No, but,
You wanna
but
shed fire.
just before we move on,
Mhm.
I heard something that in the culture here we weren't taught
To be, yeah,
So-
to be,
no, yeah, I
to be
remember.
expressive.
In this culture,
Hmm.
you go in the police station and say get raped, them are laughing.
Yeah.
They're not respecting it. They're gonna watch you as less of a man, you know.
Hmm.
You're in a position where you really feel hurt about something and you shed some tears, or
Yeah.
you put yourself in a place where you come from a vulnerable state.
Yeah, and
Instead, this woman try to understand you and try to
she laughing.
be that she's using that same level of vulnerability and would you in it.
Yeah, arm you up. The arm she. In fact, yeah, she
Understand?
ammunition to come back on you.
And that is the type of, on this side
Mm-hmm.
of the globe,
Mhm.
that is how women operate
Mm-hmm.
when coming to men.
She's
So,
smiling, she know.
so I not even going on.
What?
I not even going and feel like I stupid
Yeah,
and say, well,
say,
nah, saying no, them women
I
just look for
not give you
ammunition.
nothing to
So,
fire back
yeah,
on you.
I ain't going to tell you nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like when you talking, you pop, 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 according to the situation is,
Yeah.
pop, 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 pop. When you ask me what I think,
Mm-hmm. Now, let's set the foundation for this the discussion. Well, this actually, the only top pass, it was supposed to be a rapid fire questions, right?
That's fine.
But we end up on knock some boots
Yeah,
in.
that's okay.
But in setting the foundation, I want to go back a little bit into history,
Go ahead.
right? So we could able to lay that, when we lay that foundation down, we could then come forward with the meat of the thing into modern times. So going back in history a little bit, before the 1960s, 1970s of the sexual revolution, primarily, and I'm talking about our race in particular, black women already knew their purpose and understood their purpose within the home. They were and still, because I always just give credit to the Caribbean woman, right? In particular,
big up all
in
the
regards to
Caribbean
being
women.
homemakers,
They're bad.
right? In regards to being homemakers, there was no discussion or debate about gender and gender roles because we understood it,
Yeah, we understand our roles.
right? We were in alignment. Catch what I'm saying? We were in alignment, we had clarity, we had understanding. So there was no discussion as to that it used to you that you had to do this or man you had to do this or woman you had to do this. It wasn't that.
All right.
Right? No, 1960, 1970, which would have been most of our parents, grandparents within that time, would have basically come into play stating of the sexual revolution actually coming into play, where the feminist movement was a part of that actual sexual revolution, where women now were able to vote, they're able to go to get the degrees, they're able to go to school, they're able to function within society just as men.
My grandmother was baby.
All right. Well,
She born
she understood divine.
Yeah, she born 1920.
She was submissive.
Yeah.
She understood what that
Yeah,
meant.
she understand. She
She
understand. what I
wasn't
mean.
easier,
Yeah.
but she know she
Yeah.
understood yes.
She understood the assignment.
Yeah,
No,
she
in
understood the
in
assignment.
understanding that there are a number of things that basically, and this is in particular to men here now, that we basically start questioning. We start questioning our place within society. Right? Because guess what? As I said before, the gender roles start becoming a discussion, it becomes a debate now. Right? Whereby we are sexually indisciplined. Right? I know hiding to say we are very much indisciplined when it comes to sex. When it comes to commitment, we delay commitment. We basically hold off on marriage and so forth based on what is happening. The other stuff basically is responsibility. We don't want to accept responsibility. As we was talking about before, we became bad communicators. We are bad communicators and so forth. So all of this has been a stigma on us as men. Not negating that. In understanding that women become hyper independent, they come to be boss bitches. They are say that okay, I'm a boss.
I don't like that word bitches
Well,
out all the
guys,
place. But go ahead.
I'm just saying after what they are saying.
They
Right?
didn't even say boss bitch.
What
They say bad bitch.
body or bodies?
Bad bitch.
Right.
They say she, not I, she. She
She
says she's
say-
a bad bitch.
she say-
she says she's a body.
Yeah.
I just repeat.
I just repeating what she said.
Oh, talking a pack of shit, but go ahead.
How we talking
No,
about
we
shit?
just
Who
say
woman
what
would
the
claim
lady
they say,
say.
but she's a bad bitch and
Well,
a
she's
bitch.
a diva, bad bitch,
You know
boss
what's a
bitch.
diva?
No, listen.
But go ahead.
Listen.
That is what let's call herself.
One of the things that we tend to do a lot, and I don't know, you may observe it. We speak on things that somewhat is ahead of our time. To be go have a tendency and a habit and an attitude whereby we just play catch up with a lot of things.
Okay.
Our culture is basically because you ain't meet me not for deal with it. Right? So we end up being a reactive society more than
And proactive.
a proactive society.
Correct, is right.
Right? So when we talk on things of what the world is happening already. But they already having conversations of
Okay.
and then it's down here, it just happen after the fact.
I don't hear no Tobago girl talking
Right?
about she's a bad bitch or she's a baddie.
Right? But there is the element of it in regards to hyper independency. You hear the talk of we don't need a man.
I would hear that. I don't need a man.
So that falls in the attitude of the bad thing that we talk about.
Right, nice.
Right? So we understand where that is concerned in regards to that. Now, before we go into it deeply or in more depth, there was a social media post and a young lady mentioned that tradition is treasured, but it's also the killer of evolution. Right? And we was talking about that
We
before
was
we
talking
came
about
on,
it before,
right?
yeah.
And in understanding that, we come to a place whereby is understanding the principle and not the practice. We know things gonna evolve, things gonna change, because guess what? You ain't using drinking board again to wash.
No.
You're using a washing machine. You understand? So we're not saying that we're not accepting the evolution of the things that are happening to make our life easier. But then based on where principle is concerned, which is the root, which is the foundation, are we saying, okay, you know what, disregard that, and let's just go based on what modern technology or modern mindset is saying?
That is where they actually want to disregard the original and go with the prototype.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what is the original?
The original, I would say the original is the alright. Let's go back to marriage.
We'll be in marriage, so go ahead.
But we in the circle of marriage. But what is the
No,
original?
I mean, let's go back to marriage in terms of what marriage really was.
Back
or
then.
what it
Oh
was
God!
actually.
Don't even start that. Eh?
What it was actually
Because he
intended
had
to be.
grandfathers who have about 15 children in one village
Wait,
and married to the one woman in the house,
right?
exchanging sex for peas and corn. So let me not go back to marriage
No,
back in the days.
let's see what marriage was really for, right? Based
But
on
go ahead,
the
yeah.
account given, right? So when you see me looking up, it's because I'm thinking and I put articulating properly.
Yeah, you do
You
your
know?
thing. Take your
So, right.
time.
So marriage was really where, like, the institution of marriage was based on a level of respect, right?
Clarity.
Based on a level of respect, right?
Right.
They might right? You might have, your family might have been rich in some kind of way, might have some things. When I say rich, doesn't mean money.
No,
Might have
love.
certain things,
Yeah,
right?
togetherness,
My family
yeah.
might have something, and then, like, is that you'd have been trained, right? As into how to look after your mister, right?
Okay.
No, it's truth. You'd have been trained to how to look after your mister, right? Your mister would have been
They
trained.
wouldn't be trained, but they took example from their mother. They took example from their parents.
It's
How
still,
to,
it's still training.
you cannot tell me training.
It's still
not
training.
a boot
I know
camp.
women don't like the word train, but it's
No,
still
it's
training.
not. No, it's not a
No,
training.
they don't like it.
Listen,
But I use it
were
to
you
spite.
trained to be this way?
I train myself.
Ah, shoot me. Boy, please. No woman
Right?
was trained to do anything.
no.
Women
All right.
looked and pay attention and learn. There's
It's
a
still
difference.
training. It's
Go
still
ahead.
training. Put it pretty color, make it a rainbow, it's still training.
Well, my word is not no training.
All right, they don't have to use it, darling, but it's still there. It still exists,
Go ahead.
right?
I would have thought.
So is that women would have been having exemplary people within their ranks to show how to look after their mister,
Nurture and stuff.
look after their family, look after the kids, look after the house, right? On the man's side, he would have known how to look after,
Going out and get the bread.
like, looking after the whole well-being of the family.
Setting structure.
How to make a proper structure so that his family generational well lives on.
Could go on.
Stability.
Right?
Stability.
So in his as much as they didn't want to say that it had gender roles, it had gender roles.
Yeah, it exists, but it wasn't a discussion.
It wasn't
or debate.
a discussion or debate. It was just understood.
Exactly.
Before you reach that bridge of marriage, it was understood. So by the time you got there, you knew what exactly you were
What
supposed
to
to
do. How
Right?
to perform.
Let's fast forward to now. Right? Now that we're in a position where women could now accumulate things that man could accumulate. Right? We are all now on the clock. getting a salary,
Mhm.
whether we
Right.
have our own business, whether we're working for somebody or not, right? Is that marriage now, marriage now is more of an agreement.
Legal and institutional.
Correct. It's an agreement. It's no longer coming from a place of genuinity.
Could you talk
Alignment.
about yourself and not generalizing
But
it?
it is
It
on a
is-
generalization.
No, it is
Marriage
not.
now is if you cannot do what others do to make me feel this way, I don't want you again.
No.
That
That
is what-
could be
it might
anything.
not be so for
That could be
you.
a real. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to generalize it
Right?
because everybody have their own experiences with marriage.
Okay.
So I want you to talk about a standpoint from where you see and how you see it for yourself in from a projection.
No, well,
Because
why
I could
talking
tell you
based on what I know, you know.
What
Based
you
on-
know for yourself.
Based on my experience.
Good. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Based on your experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is how you see marriage. I see marriage or some marriages being transactional,
Well,
Exactly what I
institution-
said.
right? And then I see some marriage being in depth for what it really is.
Traditional.
Not traditional so much, but I love you, you love me, I'm in love with you, and you're in love with me.
What is love?
We are friendship. We built a friendship because I could tell you from my marriage, it started from a friendship.
Right.
And we stick with that. That is the foundation. So if I vex with you and I don't want to be with you no more, I'm coming back to the friendship that we had
Right.
when I didn't have anybody. You were there for me. We sit down and we talk. Friendship.
Right.
But if I really put the husband and wife together, I wouldn't be with my husband.
Well, I believe that's what he was just saying.
But
I wouldn't. But I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying from my perspective to
Right.
your perspective. It may be different or it may be the same thing.
You see, the memory of both male and female, both man and woman, where relationship is concerned, is like Kentucky Fried Chicken. I just started to eat. It tastes good, but by the time I
I
reach
find
the
that's a
bone-
very cheap way of saying it.
But that's
I
what
think
it
you would
is.
have gone to Seahorse and have a steak and a lobster.
No, but that's what
KFC
I
dog,
did.
KFC.
Show a prestige lunch.
Yeah, oh God, boy, oh God.
It's Kentucky Fried
You're
Chicken.
right in my chest with that KFC
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
No,
It's like fried chicken.
Now, let me add to what she was saying, right? Because they play within the same narrative that we were speaking about, really and truly. Because, as I rightfully say, it's transactional. You talk about your experience in regards to your husband building the friendship, and then it becomes into what it is now, right? Now, there is a difference. There is marriage whereby you're in alignment.
Yes.
There is no wars.
No.
There's no battle. There's no tension. There's all about understanding. There's clarity.
Correct.
There is all of that. When the good things, basically understanding that is marriage in itself.
Yeah.
The consummation, obviously, we know yes, when they consummate the marriage, basically we know that's the sex aspect of it,
Right.
right?
The sexual part.
Which
yeah.
is actual marriage,
It's actual marriage.
right? But then, when we talk about as you say, with the transactional aspect, it becomes institutionalized.
Yes.
It becomes law,
Yes.
and that can be disruptive.
It will be because you are marrying me for a reason.
Exactly.
Because I see money, I see
Uh-huh.
big house,
I
I
see-
see the diamond ring.
And the moment
Moment the
that
pocket
cannot
dry.
be
Sign it
the
over to me.
moment wait the moment the reason of you getting married to me cannot be met, what happens next?
Exactly.
And that's up to the individuals to say, you know
No,
what?
I don't want it again.
I don't want to again.
Yeah.
You're not profitable to me no more. It's transactional.
It's
So that's a transactional marriage.
And
All
most
right,
marriages
and
are
most
like
marriage
that.
is transactional.
Is
Most
your
of
marriage,
them.
Creed, is your marriage transactional? Was your marriage transactional? I want you to answer that. Was your marriage transactional?
Ah, boy.
Because she was an older woman and she have money. You see an opportunity?
What money?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm
Nah.
asking.
Nah.
Because she was older and she have money, you saw opportunity.
It wasn't my reason. It wasn't totally my fault. I imagine.
So you're blaming religion?
I'm not blaming religion.
You have a part to play. I ain't gonna say no.
So did they
Right?
force you to
the-
marry?
And the reason why I say it wasn't totally my fault because, as you correctly say, I have a part to play in it
Yeah,
because
that
I was a participant.
When a
in the
relationship
situation.
fails, right? It's not one party failing.
No.
It's both parties
no, it's
failed.
both parties.
Because somebody didn't come to a standing ground in order to make it go forward.
And somebody decided not moving.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
No,
nobody wants to go
based on
forward.
what we're discussing so far, right? It actually ties into the question that I was about to ask.
Go ahead.
And the question is saying modern relationships are collapsing, which is basically connects to the topic that we're speaking on, right? But who is taking responsibility?
Modern relationships are collapsing, but who is taking responsibility?
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
No, I'm gonna state, as I said before, our responsibility, or the lack thereof, and I'm talking about men in general, where the gender roles start becoming a debate, we start holding back. We start questioning where is my place within this dynamic of marriage, or this thing called marriage. Because let's be real, in the modern times, men see there's no benefit for them in the marriage. Right? They don't see no benefit for them.
Yeah, because the more you allow, all right, look like me, for instance. Let me use myself as an example, right? The longer a man take, like when a man living alone and he's now being able to look after himself, look after everything that he has to do, he's basically independent. He's now building himself, elevating,
right.
moving up the ladder. All this time it hand over handy. Doing it. The longer you allow a man to be able to know how to do it alone, it's harder for a woman to come in.
It's same thing for a woman too. It's same thing, and we consider it to be healing.
No, but
finding ourselves.
It's the same thing for a woman because she had no choice to do it than to do it.
No,
You see,
sweetheart,
you see,
no.
You see, no, wait.
No,
let me
listen.
explain. Let me
You're
explain. what I'm
singing
saying.
a little.
No, it's fine.
But
it's
no,
fine.
listen. You just said if a man is going through some point in his life and he becomes independent and starts to build himself, I'm saying to you, it's the same thing for a woman.
Yeah, but
because women tend to not need all yeah. We don't need man.
No.
We
You see,
don't need all yeah.
we-
It's the same. It's
But
the
that's
same
what
thing.
I'm saying.
It's the same
can't
thing.
So
as
you
what
all
I'm
could
saying.
say the same thing.
Is that?
We
yes.
don't need no
This
man.
is
We
what
are
I'm
the
trying to say.
rose.
A woman.
We are rose. We are all kind of toys to play with.
I gotta change my
And
name.
you know, women like to make money. I think men is a big holdback for women.
No,
You know why?
listen.
Or they're too slow.
No, wait.
Or they're like Shelly.
Hold on. Let me.
You
let me-
only talking for
let me
your
bring some-
masculinity
let me
to
bring
make
some
yourself look
discipline inside.
nice.
Women tend to operate out of that vein because when women are put in a position of
Desperation.
hardship and desperation, they have to some survival mode.
Man too.
No,
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. And sometimes I don't even know how to survive without.
Hey, they them mannequin on them. Them little bull man.
Hey. Man don't know how. Listen, or even if all they have a compass, all they don't also go nowhere.
Who?
Without a woman.
Who?
Is woman make all they, you know? Woman is God.
Is man's seed make
I said woman is God.
Woman can't
The
make-
Holy Spirit went into Mary, you know,
Who is the Holy Spirit?
and met Jesus.
Wood, man, wood.
She didn't need wood to do that, you know. It's the Holy Spirit.
And the Holy Spirit is referred to as
No.
a man. The Holy Spirit is referred to
They
as a
said the
man.
Holy Spirit is a spirit, it's not a man.
The Holy. So what did
But
three
let
in
me
one
tell
God
you-
that come from? Father, Son, and what? Holy
Yeah,
Spirit, children,
listen.
man.
All right.
Dr. Steve, let me just say something. A lot of people are loners that are in relationships.
Two, three,
And we need to understand that
Correct, is right.
that some men are loners and they are not to be in any committed relationship. And the same thing goes for women. And there are a lot of asexual women. You know what I'm telling you? But we are not coming to reality with ourselves.
Correct.
We are not coming into acceptance with ourselves.
No, they're delusional.
So we are being in a delusional factor where we give the public a image.
Yeah.
Sad.
And you know you're paddling like
And they're
hell.
so delusional with
Yeah.
it. Sometimes you come with the truth and it's like, was she or he trying to play?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this conversation this evening. It's so rightful this evening, that people need to understand that being real with yourself going to take you further in life
Correct, it's right.
than staying in a
And I
delusional
agree. And
factor.
touch me. I agree with
That's
you.
staying in a delusional factor, being unhappy, pretending that you love the man or the woman because the man is not a politician or a prime minister or something.
You want to bend over backwards.
So you want to now be in this relationship with this person because this person now have power or this person now have money. So now you're not being real.
Amen.
I'm sorry.
So when I tell you about people are loners here in Trinidad and Tobago who are in relationships that need to come out and set themselves free.
Tell me
Yeah.
something before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
continue, right?
I love it.
Did you see what I see?
I saw what you saw.
All right, good. Let me leave it as it is.
Yeah, I saw what you saw, but I wasn't referring to that. All I'm saying this evening is I've seen too many loners in relationships struggling and stifling when you're supposed to be by yourself exploring. You are a loner. You are. And it's something that you need to accept.
Yeah.
Because there isn't anybody to reach your standard here in Tobago. Tobago women are full of attitude. I am a Tobago woman. I love my Tobago women. But we need to have a community where we bring them together and say, hey, calm it down a little bit. Your attitude stink for no reason. And it's a mechanism of parental dysfunction.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You hear what I'm telling you? If your mother and father didn't love you, discover yourself and love yourself.
Correct.
And when you start loving
I'm not
yourself,
coming here to be your father.
correct.
I
I didn't grow up with a father.
How you go want me to be your father?
Huh?
I can't be your father.
I didn't grow up functional.
Get to call me daddy.
I didn't grow up functional. There was a lot of dysfunctions. I have never seen a successful marriage in my life. I've been with my husband for 13 years and I'm married for 5. That is God. That is something. It was broken in my life.
I was with my wife for a month. And I'm married for 15.
Okay, so marriage is not for everybody.
And it feel, and I don't know if I have a check.
No.
I don't
Right.
know.
My wife is saying here, yeah, you are right, Jody. I
Who's
used
your
to-
wifey?
Not.
Oh, MUA Nats Douglas. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you are right, Jody. I used to say I wanted marriage like my parents, but I grew into making my own culture in my
Correct.
relationship
And that is what I had to do.
You have
It's
to.
2 different individuals from 2 different homes now trying to make your
As
own
something
space
happen.
workable for both of us.
How you feel as a man? Every minute this woman want to be compared to she blasted father. What but
My daddy never used to do this. Or my mommy never.
I used to do the
female?
You have to
Am I
create
your
your own
father?
thing, yeah.
no.
Am I your father?
No, when you're with an unhealed woman, she's gonna
Oh,
search
God.
for that father in you.
Oh God.
But when you are with a healed woman, darling, you don't search.
You don't search.
You don't search. You stand in authority for who you are. And if you could take me, you could take me. And if you can't take me, go home. Go home and let mother bake your bread for you.
Correct. And go and meet your blasted father.
Well, I don't know about that. If they didn't have a father, who they going to meet? Ghosts.
The Holy Spirit.
The same Holy Spirit, of course.
No. Hey, trust me. This is something this is breathtaking because I've longed for a woman to speak on the things that we normally speak on, and people call us misogynistic.
No, you're not.
They tell us, you know,
You see,
they think
people
that we are
wanted to
against them.
sugarcoat bullshit.
No, don't sugarcoat nothing.
That
And
is why
that
I
is
said-
why
that is why
I
I said
don't
trade.
have much friends because I don't sugarcoat
That's why I
nothing.
said trade. That's why I said trade.
No. In Teresa saying call to order. P.S. It's far from what my parents have. When she's talking about our marriage, that is my wife. Royal priesthood do only giving flames. He only giving flames right too.
Yeah.
Some can be personal. Many are general. No. You was talking about a general sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he was generalizing something, he was generalizing something. I should tell you don't generalize it. I was trying to.
That was in marriage.
That was the marriage being
Transactional,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, 85 to 89% of the women leave the marriage,
Yes.
right?
They say
If-
that deadbeat are waste of time.
Right.
They are gay.
Because of expectation, but we will go into
Boom.
that.
And that's what I was going to. So because let me remind people about the topic we're talking about: accountability and the modern relationship collapse, right? when we talk about the marriages where women leave the marriages, as I say, 82 to 89% of the women leave the marriage. Some leave the marriage stating that, okay, they're going and find themselves. There are aspect whereby they're stating that, okay, he wasn't what I expected. We was going along good. I've seen a couple women would have actually said that, okay, he had money when we married, and then he hit a bad time, he lost his job, and then I said, this is not what I signed
You're not
up
Bob
for.
the Builder, so you ain't staying for
You're not
that.
staying for that, and whatever the case may be.
What?
Me and them.
You some traumatic.
Listen, you need some counseling.
Yeah, I can understand it. Yeah, I can understand it. It's like, alright. I got some personal, man, fuck that.
No personal.
I'm on 21, right? 22, 23, something. Right? Around that age group. Like, what you really expect a man to have, right? Your parents never give nothing.
It should.
Your parents never give nothing. But you're trying to live this Christian life
Oh Lord.
that was given to you based on what you know.
Oh Jesus.
What do you expect me to get?
Now let me tell you something. It have some women with very high standards and their life is very loose standard. Right? I met my husband with nothing. I had nothing either. I never believe in you must have and I must have and we go together like that. If we don't have, we have to build together.
Correct. That's what building is about.
Humble yourself.
Correct.
You understand? Because your mother and father didn't leave no land for you.
Right.
So what? We in a relationship together. We have to build together. We have to put minds together.
Correct.
No, I'm not trying to create no facade or no fairy tale. But if I see myself with my husband beyond here, I want me on.
Yeah.
So we had to come together and build we on.
Exactly.
It doesn't come in a year or two. It takes time. Women like to rush.
But what about if the person telling you I've been here already?
Well, then that you go and get counseling and ask yourself to not go here.
I've been here already and I can't do this again.
Well, no, leave. Because you going around in a circle, you're not dealing with yourself. So you're attracting what you're always going to attract.
No. I going to bring an icebreaker here. No. If everybody watch me, everybody will realize, alright, I work out. I live in the gym. You'll see that. And I'll always draw reference when people ask me my story as into how I get seriously into fitness. And I will draw reference to the smallest guy in the room and say I was like that. Then when I got married, I got fat. You remember that? And if you wanted to know how much pressure and low self-esteem and how much bacchanal was going on in my brain, look at me now.
So you
Every day in that
you.
gym, the gym saved me.
So it was a
I
stress
was
relief.
dying.
It was a stress relief.
I was under so much stress, I was dying.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that type of life.
Nah, he has to go through that.
But
I'm
the hard was
sorry. I'm saying sorry on behalf of your mother that never apologized, that she didn't do a good
she
job.
not here.
That's what I'm saying. Wherever she is, if may God rest her soul wherever she is, I'm saying that I'm sorry that you have to go through this.
Yeah, boy.
As a person, it wasn't easy. The journey doesn't be easy when you're going through that phase.
Yeah, but
especially
I
by
appreciate
yourself.
it. I was really grateful for it.
Yeah.
I was really
Let me
grateful for it. I
kind
ain't
of
gonna
add to what he's saying, right? And for the persons who watching, right? When you come to a place, we have to learn the lessons, and you always hear me say this. You learn the lessons that you need to learn either when you're going into it,
Yeah.
during it, or after.
You have to.
It's one of those cycles.
One of
that
them
you're going
windows,
through.
yeah.
You will learn the lesson.
Correct.
You have
And it's
to
either
learn
going to
it.
be ease
In order
or
for
by
growth,
ease, or it's gonna
yeah.
be by force.
But you have
Yeah.
to.
But you have to learn.
Life don't
Exactly.
skip stages.
So
No, it
when-
doesn't.
When certain things happen in your life, it's not for you to outsource it.
No.
It's to internalize.
Right.
Hey,
And
what's
it's not
supposed
to
to
be
learn
bitter
here?
neither.
What? Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
and that's another thing too. Most of these persons who have degrees sitting down here trying to tell me how to.
Uh-huh.
Have you been through it?
And
How could you tell me how I feeling when you're a psychologist or a therapist or a counselor
it's
and you have never ever been through this?
It's like somebody wanna tell me about motorbike and they never even ride a bike in their life. Or you could tell me about bike.
Correct.
They never even ride a bike in their life.
Correct.
You understand
Correct.
that? So,
If something in concern you pass it straight.
true, or as old people used to say, wash him out.
Same difference.
So what the comments is saying is Tali tail I don't know.
That's Taliba, Mohammed, Tali, yeah.
Say the best relationship is with God right now. No.
Oh Lord.
No. I
No.
want to understand before I figure out know where you're going and I figure out they're in the same place. I want to understand you more in regards to what you mean by that. From
Let me tell you something about Taliba. Taliba probably attracts broken relationship. So all she's turning to right now is God. When people is just tired of trying, and it's a set of broken. What do you turn to? And Christianity is one of them they turn to. They turn to God.
Looking for love.
I remember a time I used to go church every Sunday and say, God, I want you to help me find a man. And when God do said a man, the man was broken. No, as he used to beat and
Because you can
cuss
say,
and-
bill him. Bill him, bitch.
No.
What are you doing?
No. I like what you say there. I'm talking about expectations. Right?
Yes.
Leading into expectations. One of the things that we have to understand, if you right now, you get a machine, let us say you just use a computer. Right?
Go ahead.
And you break the computer. In breaking the computer, what are you learning?
In breaking that computer, I'm learning how to fix it.
Boom. No, in learning to fix no.
And if I can't fix it, I throw it in the garbage.
Good. No, if revert.
Oh, you're laughing.
No, you're talking about the knowledge of what you're getting while you're breaking it, right? You learn the mechanics of it, you're learning the technology, you're learning what to put it, where to put it,
how to put it back and whatever.
You're learning all of that.
But it wouldn't be the same though.
No, I'm bringing it to the relationship now, right? In the aspect of the man, or the man and the woman, because there are women with, as I say, with a lot of unhealed traumas. There are a lot of men with a lot of unhealed traumas, or with traumas on a whole, right? There is the example whereby I want a man like my father. In a woman prayer of asking for God for a man. Right? You may not have asked God that way.
No, go ahead. Just go ahead.
But in most times a woman would say, I want God like my father, or I want a man who is like the Prince Charming, and she actually list of criteria that she wants to see in the man.
Dr. Simi, we're going back to delusional, but go ahead, yeah.
Wait, I'm getting to the point. Wait till I allow me. Right? When God decide to give you a man because of what you ask for and what you start projecting and what you start internalizing, and then you start manifesting it, and then that man oppose you, you get a devil.
You know that. I see it on that.
You get the whole of hell.
Pull out the shit from one of
tell you
the
something.
and tell him he's a Satan.
Before you come here, let me land me thing.
Land your thing, land it.
Land the thing.
Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, flying a drone. When that established, right? The relationship that you're fostering with this relationship, remember, you ain't gonna start off as a devil, you know?
No. The first 3 months is beautiful.
Yeah, just a preview of how things could be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you had to know go and start do the work.
Oh,
Exactly.
dear Lord.
It's like a trailer for a movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see the trailer, you get excited, and
You
then
get
when you go to
excited, and then when you watch the movie, like, oh God, and you're waiting for the exciting part, I'm like, you know what, fast forward. No, watch the effing movie.
yeah,
What's wrong with
go
you?
through the process.
Go
What-
through the
what
process.
happens is that
and then you'll get the climax.
right. So in action,
I don't think women like to go through process, but go ahead.
oh, you just making it known to us now.
No, I'm telling you.
No, we have been saying.
I tell you how to tell the truth, Creed. I don't have the woman and the man side. I'm telling you the truth.
No.
But go ahead.
No. Look at this, right? You're saying you want a man like your father. And it might seem like this rubbing me the wrong way every time we talk about it in every situation. Because it fuck up my man.
No, but she needs to grow up, because why would you want a man like your father? Why don't you create your own? Why don't you?
Experience. I can't even vex with you.
Yeah.
I can't vex
And
with
I
you
know
for that.
it's sad. It saddens me that a lot of these women, and I'm talking about grown women my age,
Yeah.
they don't know how to love.
Yeah.
They don't know.
And I always say it always stems from yourself. Love yourself first.
Correct.
Date yourself first. Have sex
And
with
then
yourself
it-
first.
yes,
Find out where your sexual things come from. And then you move on.
No, so
Because you cannot teach a man how to love you if you don't
not
love yourself.
Correct. have
If
to
you
become-
never, okay, as a woman, you never had an orgasm. Why? Did you ever play with yourself? I'm being open here.
Yeah.
It may be uncomfortable for some women.
Go ahead.
But have you
Most
ever
women, when they don't
have
wanna
you
think
ever
it out-
explored your body if you don't love your body, then a man wouldn't love it the way you want him to.
Correct.
So you have to learn to love every fat roll, every outer I don't have bottom and I don't care.
Yeah.
But that does not define who I am. I love Jodie Naisha Melville Nimblett. So when a man come into my life and he doesn't do it the right way, I know how to love me.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because what I was trying to think, alright, you say what is man like your father, thing whatever. Right? Then you do so now.
That sounds so weird to me,
And
because your father having sex with you?
well, I don't know, you know.
So that's what I'm saying. I find that so weird to me.
But the thing is, right?
It's the criteria.
Is the you don't know what your mother went through with your father before you born.
For him to be the man that he is.
For him to be the man now.
And
so
the mother does be so tired because the amount of work she had to work.
Correct.
Yeah.
You seen your mother now in she glory days, right? You don't know what's going on before you born, but you meet your mother in she glory days with your husband and you thinking, well, yeah, this is how we're going to be. Bitch, you have to build.
You have to build.
You have to separate yourself and
know
work.
What's happened? Most people in this time of the rotation, if they could get a house to drop out, they buy Bluetooth. They'll take a Bluetooth house than build a house.
Yeah.
True.
I tell you plenty.
True. And back in the days, it was like that. You know that?
Take a Bluetooth house.
Back in the days.
It was no. It's
if he not get no farm in England and he ain't doing nothing for himself, Tanti Maisie ain't sending she child over by you.
True.
Tanti Maisie say, hey, your son not good enough for my daughter. You not get nothing. You don't even get cow on the pasture.
The church system does that still. Where you walk in, what you just do for a living? Where you have how much qualifications you have? Where he,
no. As you're saying,
all that just be.
It's that qualification thing that's upset me.
No, that's a criteria.
Because a skill is better than all that qualification.
Exactly. But basically I agree with all you. In regards to accommodate, accumulating, you have to understand something, and men have to attain for them to look attractive to a woman. Because many women look at things superficially. They look at the house, they look at where you get, they look at your body, they look at if you could well take care of yourself, what cars you're driving, how much money you have in the bank, whatever the case may be. Now, men are opposite to that. Men watch and observe. Now, again, for you to look this way, if I'm tracking you, for you to look this way, it means that in me attaining what I'm attaining, it means that there's an attribute that is attached to what I'm attaining. So, for instance, if, like how he's rightfully say, he went to the gym, he had to be committed, he had to be focused,
right?
He have to be
disciplined.
So, in him going to the gym, it's not just to attain the body.
No, it's to better himself.
It's to better himself.
All wrong.
Right?
Yeah.
So, now we bring that to the aspect of the question we're saying, who is taking responsibility of the dysfunction that we see now within the modern relationship? Right? No, people would want to say, well, man have a part to play, woman have a part to play, but we don't understand it started somewhere.
Right.
And because it started somewhere, then we have to go back to that somewhere, not in practice, but in principle. Look at it. Where we went wrong, correct it, and then we come forward.
No, I want to.
And that is where accountability comes in.
Exactly.
I want to add something. My marriage started to go downhill. And is that I could talk freely about it now because I'm no longer held by that shit. My marriage started to go downhill when my you see when she started to, like, she had a problem in knowing how to talk, how to express, and used to come across boisterous and off and disrespectful, and it's like, I know either I could remember having times and I'll be like, hey, like me in my cool smooth era, right? I wasn't as polished as I am now, but I was getting there. So I would be like, hey, I don't really like the way you're talking to me. I don't like the way in which others verbalize what they're saying.
I now see why. And I know you would have make me understand who you are now.
Let me do that now.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is how I is. That is how I is. And it's like, something happened again. I gotta watch. I gotta shake my head. But we just had a conversation. Why you keep on doing this? And it's like, I was being overpowered. I ain't gonna lie. I was being overpowered, right? I used to be in a place where I used to be, overstimulated. Because every time a conversation has to arise, you have to have the last word. You have to have the last say. I don't even know how to articulate myself properly to tell her, well, you know? And it's like, I reach a place where I don't even know, well, what to do this at this point. So you find now, I had to know when the marriage didn't work, I put myself in a position where I started lying around people that talk plenty, like Creed. Well, Creed was always there. So I started lying around people like Creed and some other people that could actually talk, to learn how to talk and how to express and how to articulate myself properly.
Right.
Because I realized that I couldn't have done it. And I used to get overthrown plenty.
Oh.
Right? And is that the relationship started to go downhill as a result of that, because in my book now it was being disrespectful. Right? And it's like I used to feel less of a man.
Right.
Because you on your high horse, I don't even know. I always had a smart mouth. But I didn't know how to like say things differently to get the same impact that I wanted to get, but in a different way.
Positive way.
Right? And is that even when I was in a position where the marriage didn't work, I put myself in a situation where I will never go through that again. So yes, I may look standoffish. Yes, I may look like if you can't manipulate me, you can't come around me, my confidence is on edge. But it didn't start like that.
And I think that you're going to have to meet a match, because when you hit a weak link, that is what she's going to tell you.
Yeah.
She's going to tell you you're too.
I want to use back your same words based on what you say there. If you meet an unhealed woman, that's what she got to tell you.
That is what she's going to tell you.
Yeah.
With a woman like me, I don't see who you are.
No.
You know?
No, the in actually in having these conversations, I want people to understand that it's not a man versus woman situation.
No.
It's all about we basically coming to a place of understanding that, you know what, for the dynamic to work, because there's the only way it could work,
Yes.
is that if we have structure and we have flow.
Correct.
Right? We're talking about masculine energy, we're talking about feminine energy. And if women operate within the space, guess what happens? A man don't have to question, okay, am I supposed to be? Am I what I'm supposed to? Because if a man, like as one man use an example, Dr. Miles Monroe would have used an example. If your wife is the police officer in the home,
Right.
she coming home with the gun.
Yeah.
So you got to ask yourself the question now, what am I supposed to do in this place? Am I still supposed to protect you? Am I supposed to still be in the place of protection, in the realm of being that person within the house?
Yes.
But my whole
Even
thing
so she
is,
coming with the gun.
Dr. Steeman Creed,
It's still
my whole thing is,
we
you
could
see,
understand that.
blind expectation.
it's
That is what kills relationship
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. The man you meet in the beginning is up to the woman to make that man a man. Now, you would expect to have someone to balance you.
Yeah.
You would expect to have someone to provide for you, but are you providing and bringing balance?
Right.
How could you expect something if you're not giving it?
Exactly.
But
How could you expect something if it is that you keep bringing confusion and you keep bringing your wants and your needs and your lack?
no, but you see, I can't even blame the woman. I can't. Even
We're not blaming.
No, it's not blame.
No, but I can't even look down on the woman.
You're not looking down either. It's blind expectations.
No, well,
You're
you
not
see,
giving.
I have to interpret it the way they will understand it on the live. Because yes, we may know what we're saying and talking about, but you might have someone in the live go feel that we looking down on them and blaming them.
No, well,
They
they need
use
to,
words,
and
but
that's the thing.
I
You're
just don't
concerned
have
about
to-
how
we still have to
you
be
need to
careful.
stop concerned about how people feel, because if you have an understanding,
Yeah.
right, you would not always feel like somebody's coming for you.
No,
Right.
let me endorse that.
Go ahead.
If you have to show love, you have to become it first.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
but
that is listen to that
alright.
in its entirety.
draw my
Not just
point
love,
after.
right? Not just love.
Everything.
Every single thing that you have to give,
Yes.
you have to become it.
Correct.
So you can't come and say, oh, you don't want broke man, you don't want this,
And
don't
you
want
broke.
this, and you broke.
Yeah, but all I had to understand this society that we're living in. They never taught the young ladies and the women how to be givers. They taught them to be in a place of receiving all the
Dr.
time.
Steam,
Right.
Dr. Steam.
They taught them to be in a place
Dr.
of receiving all
Steam,
the time.
you are making excuses
That is
for things that I am getting very steamy for. Because here where I'm getting steamy.
It's the truth.
Here where I'm getting
And
steamy.
and
And I could say it for both parties. You're in a relationship with someone. I buy you a cologne. Babe, I buy you this Isimiaki. Right?
Ah.
Right, bam. And I ain't waiting for your birthday. It's just random.
Just random.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention. Women don't pay attention. They only pay attention for themselves. They are very selfish. Men too.
If you're here,
There is something called
time.
reciprocation and resonates. You must learn to reciprocate. My babe buy me a Isimiaki. Okay, good. I realize that she likes steak with broccoli and cheese. Let me take her to Comfort Inn. Let me take her to Seahorse Inn. Reciprocation.
It's truth.
So don't tell me no stupidness. Women have empty expectations in men. If you don't provide it, don't expect it. And that goes for men.
no,
So is that what you're saying in a nutshell is? What you are saying in a nutshell is this. If it is a man coming wrong or a woman coming right, let me say a man coming wrong. Yeah, man, a man coming wrong. And the first question she has to ask you is, what you have to bring to the table? I should ask the same.
A woman asking what you have to bring to the table?
She hungry.
Why is a woman asking you
But that
in the first place?
well, that's what I've been. That's
That what I was
conversation now.
asked. That is what I was asked. I've been real. That is asked like
That's the conversation.
that be watching
As you
things.
remember, I tell you before.
There's be watching
the conversation we having. To be going there yet, where that conversation is concerned.
Yeah, because Tobago is a bit primitive when coming.
Women in this rotation, no, not all,
No.
but most of them,
I know you're not generalizing.
like most of them, like walking down the street, like 8 and 10, watching your things.
I mean, I would watch your things too. I don't want no broke man.
Yeah, but even though that's the case, right?
No. That.
we know you go against your with it, but we know what I mean. But it's when you talk about the aspect of becoming and being that person to provide or to give, and I want to go back to where Stevie was saying in regards to women wasn't taught to receive
Yes.
or to
Wasn't
give.
taught
He talk a very good thing
Right,
there.
it was taught to give.
Because they always just
They talk-
want, take.
Even
Yeah.
in primary school,
Yeah.
they'll teach you, ladies first.
Yeah.
Give a woman this.
Yeah.
Don't do this to a woman.
Yeah.
And when
So
do
it
this,
stems
put
from
it,
that.
You ain't getting nothing.
Even when the pastor talking them at the altar in regards to marrying them, man, make sure you have to do this, and if you ain't
And
doing
anytime
Yeah.
you play mad,
They're selling
show me
dreams.
certificate.
Yeah.
Pastor,
Selling-
all your
Hey, they're selling dreams.
no, listen what I'm trying to get
Go
at
ahead,
this,
Creed.
eh?
Yeah.
When we talk that, as you rightfully say, that is making an excuse in regards to them not having the ability to give, right? It's truly an excuse.
You
Here's
watch
why.
each other have
Biologically,
What each other have
a
to
woman was built to give.
Yeah,
You
she's
give
a
she
nurturer.
you
She's a
give
nurturer.
Right. You give she sperm, give what she give.
Yeah, a child.
Good. You give she a house, what she do?
She's giving you a
give her
home.
Good.
With
so
love.
then how can you come and tell me in your foreparents' days from way back when, from the primordials to
Creed.
the Africans,
Creed.
you don't know
We are
how to-
talking about modern times.
No, but I'm saying from that time to now, how come you could not come to understanding where even if you say come to modern times? You mean that okay, we come so modern that we turn stupid?
Yes.
Yeah.
We Lord
Stupid and greedy
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
and selfish people.
You ever hear the mantra? What is yours is mine, what is mine is mine?
I don't have that mantra
Bitch.
because I like my own things.
I will poison you.
No. Oh God. Why are you so angry?
Let me was so angry.
Oh, come on. You're
what
angry.
What is yours is
I know.
mine.
Come on,
What
stop
is
being.
mine is mine.
No.
So why again? Why is that door?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you've been through in that perspective. But you need to go by Mama Yemoja and release.
You don't have to do that. I could
You have to go by the sea.
all you have to do is just give me a bottle of punch and a flex broom. I could do that for him.
No, but we are too entitled.
Yeah,
We are too
and
we are too stuck that you get into a relationship with someone and you feel that this man have to do this for you because he working in Republic Bank or he have money and he have to know you have to balance your life.
Now, let me check the
I see
comment.
something
Yeah,
top-
Go ahead, do your
comments,
thing.
Right, so the kid say, so if I spend 1,000, she would spend 1,000. He was, I guess he must.
No, in reciprocate.
It's reciprocation.
No. Let me explain.
It doesn't matter how much.
Yeah, let me explain the
No, well,
reciprocation.
I think he's used 1,000 as a terminology, but
Yeah.
No,
Understand.
I want to go on it. I want to go on it in regards to not because I give you 1,000, I give me back 1,000. I am a believer that hear what in doing your part.
Yes.
I don't look for my wife to do for me.
Good.
If she decide to do, she do. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. It doesn't mean because I do for you, you do for me.
Yes.
No.
No. It's not like that.
It's all about me
And
doing
you
my
see,
part.
correct. And you see, that's why I talk about friendship in the beginning because you have a friend.
Yeah.
And you and this friend is going on so good. You're like your friend, you and your friend good, or that your bestie.
Correct.
And bestie, I see this for you, I like it, and bam, you buy it for bestie.
Right.
And bestie reciprocate the same feeling. So it's something like in your marriage, it's something in your relationship.
Like when
I
I
see
see
something
like
for
it,
you.
yeah.
I go to the United States, I see a nice New Balance like what you have on. I think my husband go like this
Go
boy.
like, right.
And he go to Dubai and he see something that I would like. And that is how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. It shouldn't be a situation whereby it's forced.
Women are selfish and men too. Some men don't know how to give,
No.
Some men think that when they make money month-end or fortnightly, y'all hold a $500 here, buy something where you like. It has some women would accept that, but I wouldn't. You go you go to Neve Mackenzie and you buy me a bunch of roses. And you tell me, baby, I work hard this week and I want to give you flowers because you deserve it.
No,
Okay, I understand you. No.
Dickie, I was just saying, because in every argument, it boils down to a comparison.
Exactly. So what I was trying to so that was say
Yeah, that way you were
avoid the
saying.
comparison. I'm doing it because I'm doing
And
it.
it's
for
a
doing it
willing
sake. I'm a willing
thing.
thing.
I'm not going competition with you.
I'm competing with you.
No, but
competing with you.
but it has some women out here, dog, very competitive.
Most.
What you competitive for? The amount you could give?
We talk, as I rightfully say, we're talking about modern.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a modern woman. In between
No,
the 80s,
I
the 90s,
believe-
the 2000s.
No, I believe there's a modern woman with
With old school
with
values.
traditional principles.
You
I
find
would say
so?
old school.
Yeah.
Don't say traditional.
No,
She
well,
respect.
No, I
Say
wouldn't.
old school.
No, now she ain't
She
gonna
like
say.
train. She like train.
I don't like what? I don't
Well,
train.
old school or traditional principle, because a traditional man doesn't necessarily mean old school,
Okay,
right? Because we could operate with. I born in the 80s,
right.
so within the understanding of there's a number of things that I see my father do and men within my society that do I could never repeat in marriage.
Correct. And I never had a father figure in my life, so I didn't see.
Never
All I saw was dysfunctions. And I told myself, I've never seen function.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of dysfunctional.
exactly.
And it took me a long time. I listen, I never ever thought I would have gotten married or been in such a committed relationship for so long.
Yeah.
None of my relationship lasts 2 years because as you give me something that I don't like, I gone.
Look here, boy, here.
Yeah.
My longest is my wife.
Yeah, my longest is my husband.
yeah.
And that's to show you the heel part of myself. Because I just get fed up quick. I just
too,
get
boy.
annoyed quick.
Me too.
But I learned to respect other people.
Yeah.
I am not better than my husband.
Yeah.
I'm not better than anyone.
Exactly.
So who am I to say because you do something to make me uncomfortable, I leave in you?
No. I like what you see. No, and I like the word that you use because it's a word that in the last year to this year, I learned to despise. Comfort. I hate the word comfort.
Yeah, me too. But go
Because
ahead.
comfort speaks to stagnation, and stagnation needs to stinkness.
No room for improvement.
No, yeah.
Right? Well, I
Right.
call it stinkness. If you're uncomfortable, it means that
You'll
there
always
is the
try.
opportunity for you to grow.
Yes.
Right?
Notice-
For you to
yes.
for you to attain some things, to gain some knowledge, to gain some wisdom.
Right.
Right? Before I continue,
Go ahead.
Linnell saying, "We Jody, you're on fire." Natalie said we need to bring back Jody. Yeah, we're gonna bring she back next week. Right, when she had time. Jay saying no one's supposed to ask that when I was talking about the
The
table.
tables turn.
Right,
He
nobody-
said he gonna make a left turn.
No one's supposed to think with that. Right? Not saying here. That's truth. A woman have to unlearn this entitled way, and we have that we have, or the way we have, of being catered to and not a caterer to our men. You understand? Thank you, Jody. Times change. Kim James, what I mean? Kim. I gotta say Kim James. Kim James. She said times change. Right? Let me know.
What she mean by that?
What I mean by that? Right? JC said, anytime a woman asks me what I have to bring to the table, I make it about turn one time. You better do that. Trust me, that is disaster.
You see people.
Right? Dixie Ann is saying, Jody, you're damn right. Teresa is agreeing with Jace. Preach sis, woman does watch what them girlfriends have in the relationship and try to program them man to be the same.
That is a true thing. That is a true thing, Creed. Creed.
Let me finish the man comment. All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It is best to create your own relationship structure. Right. Go ahead.
No. Woman does watch what the next woman have.
I believe you. I believe you.
Right. And so she man do this, so she and she man do that for she. I hope that woman know that your man is a gargoyle. In the day he's a man, and in the night he's somebody's wife.
Dr. Steamy, listen, right? No, I'm a person. I like when a man is doing good for his woman. And I like it when she come and she say, he bought this for me. He do this
Where
for
you
me.
from?
Wait, he's a hardworking person, right? I don't envy nobody relationship.
Correct.
I don't look on to nobody relationship because he may be that type of person, but he don't know how to speak to her, or he don't know how to communicate with her, or there is something always lacking, right? So if it is right, so Jace, I hear you, Jace Melville, I hear you. I understand that women like to watch on, and you see, social media would have played a big part in that because everybody wants to be like Mike.
But
everybody wants to be.
If social media isn't real.
No, they don't know that. That is no. Listen, you see TikTok? Let me tell you something.
Social media is not
TikTok would make you want your man to take you Dubai, take a loan from Republic Bank, carry you to Dubai just to show off to people that you went to Dubai.
This time you ain't even reached Dubai.
Correct.
You ain't reached Dubai yet.
Correct. So what I'm saying is, you don't look on to things that you don't know what is going on behind closed doors.
No, I have a question.
Create your own structure.
Exactly. And I want to have a question in regards to that same concept. It might be slightly different. What about, have you ever been in a situation where you advise your woman, she come and ask you based on a solution for something. She wanted a solution for something. You give her the solution. You break it down for her. You give her in detail. She disregard what you say. Take the information. Now she go into the workplace. Have the conversation with the co-worker or a friend or whatever the case may be. The friend concur as to what you, the husband, would have tell your wife. The friend tell the wife what it, tell the wife, hey, based on what your husband tell her is the right thing. It's the same advice I would have give you. The wife then go come back and tell you, hey, my friend tell me the same thing that I tell you. It's something that used to piss me off. A lot of times that I advise you and make it clear to you, but then you come in and tell me one of the biggest things I used to hear, and when I say it used to piss me off, I experienced this a lot with my mother and my father. Because since I was 16 years old, my mother and my father used to come with marital issues to me. I'm 16 years old.
Yes.
I didn't know nothing about marriage.
Yes.
And my father used to come and say, because he's the big one,
I gotta tell you this.
Happened between you and my mother.
Yes, yeah.
You and your mother. But he and
your wife, yeah.
My mom got come and tell me, say, because he's the big one, I got tell it. No, when I started working, I was working security for the first time. When I first get my first paycheck, I went and buy a book. The Purpose and Power of Men by Dr. Miles Monroe. That was my first paycheck.
So reading was your first song.
That was my go-to.
Yeah, that was your piece.
Replace reading with scrolling.
So when I went to try to understand the dynamics between man and woman, that aspect of whereby I would have seen my father advise my wife, his wife, Advise my mother, tell she so by so, and then she go come back and say, you hear where pastor talk and where the case. My father, all my father used to be in the kitchen and they just throw away in the sink just to make noise.
Oh yeah.
So, what is the situation
Okay.
in regards
From
to
a woman perspective, right?
From a woman perspective.
Now, women does want to hear a different opinion before they come up with a final decision. So, yes, I would come and I would sit and talk to you. I would talk to my husband. I would say, and he would give me advice. And then I would call Roshana or call Alina. And I would say, hey, what do you think about this and that and the other? And they would say, well, we think you should do this. And what Uncle Carlos say? Well, do what Uncle Carlos say? Those are friends. Those are people who will tell you, listen to what your husband say and all go by that. But when you just know the deceitful and undermining, jealous-minded, envious one and them who jealous your relationship, and you go and you tell them something and they say, girl, don't study, do what you have to do. You know? So then you have to know what... No, I'm not going to come back and tell you, I went and asked Alina and Oshana and they confirm what you tell me is the truth.
You may not do that, but most of them does.
No, I wouldn't do that. Because I wouldn't want to make you feel bad. That is a kind of code with the
But
girls.
we already feel bad that you took the advice from somebody else that I already tell you, so why didn't trust my word in the first place?
I did. I trust it. But I just, from a woman perspective, I just wanted to hear another woman say what your husband's saying is the truth.
Right.
You understand?
You interpret that, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. And interpret it however you want to. But this is just a woman thing, I think, because you will tell you, the husband will tell the woman right down to the nitty-gritty the advice. Babe, I don't think you should do this. Right. I would go to Roshana and Alina and be like, Uncle Carlos tell me this and he advised me to not. They would say, Jody, listen to Uncle Carlos. But when you go to somebody else who don't like the alignment, they will tell you, girl, not study, do what you have to do.
Yeah, I understand.
You understand?
And
that is where a woman's supposed to know who are your friends and who are not your friends. Because if them two they're telling you listen to your husband and hear what you have to say, and then the other's telling you, girl, not listen to you, do what you have to do. Then you know where you stand. But go ahead.
Understand.
When women understand the fact, because it's factual, when women understand the fact that women don't like women, especially when you appear to be in a happy situation, things will be better.
Dr. Stimi, I could tell you that is true what you just said, but because I've reached a point in my life that I let go a lot of people that I no longer serve and align me right now. If you're not married and you're not in a healthy relationship with someone, I don't want to be a friend. Because my conversation would be too high and they're going to feel better than you.
Exactly.
So when I'm speaking to certain people in my life, I want them to be in a healthy something.
Yeah.
So when I'm speaking, I don't want to sound like a boasting and a showing off. Because it's not that. Why should I be ashamed to tell you or afraid to tell you that me and my husband doing this and we doing that and we get in there and feel a type of way after I don't tell you?
Yeah. That makes sense. That making sense.
So that means you and I shouldn't be friends.
They're hungry.
You understand?
There's vipers.
So unless I meet a couple of people when I say, yeah, we're doing this, oh, Jody, I'm happy for you. Now, there's something about me that I could sense genuinity and I could sense fake. And when I sense fake, you're gonna get a silent treatment forever.
I don't disappear like I never born.
And you're gonna say, but Jody is the problem. No, the problem. I don't sense you already.
No, let me kind of bring.
It's like I tell you, don't come with bullshit and you're telling me you bake shit as cake. And I tell you no, that is shit and you tell me no, it's cake.
No, let me bring some clarity a little bit more on what she was saying a little while, right? Because I tend to be how the same approach. And you see now, one of the things that people don't understand about persons like us, right? By nature, I'm an empath.
Right? Me too.
By nature, I'm an empath. So I just feel when people come with a situation, I just feel how you feel. I just kind of put myself in your shoe per se, right?
Correct.
Metaphorically. One of the things that you had to understand about my conversation towards you is that I'm not coming to be competitive enough.
No.
I come in that, okay, we can get clarity. Because guess what? When I approach the conversation, the opinions and the facts that you may bring to the conversation is a building block. The one that I would bring, my approach also is a building block.
Correct.
Because every single thing within the marriage or the dynamic between the man and the woman, as I rightfully said before, one is structure, one is flow. It's like you're both all in a rowing boat. If you go in the opposite direction and I go in another, we're gonna be spinning in circles.
Correct.
We're supposed to be going, even though you're facing me, we're supposed to be going in the same direction. It's just that one pushing and one pulling.
Correct.
You understand? So if we do exactly yin and yang, balance. She talk about it. You understand? That is why you see when this kind of come into, the solution, but we ain't gonna give all of the solution yet because what she come back next week, right? Is that when it comes to that whole aspect of where the dynamic is concerned, the first approach for any man and for most men, you may say, okay, don't talk generally, but I will tell you generally.
Yeah.
Because there is an innate nature of men to be at peace.
Let me tell you, I am a person, and I think I get this from my mother. When I see potential, I like to take you with me.
Repeat that.
When I see potential,
Right.
I like to take you with me.
What, Chinese sister thing or your sister thing?
I have a beautiful sister. Yes.
Yeah, well,
Her name is Khadija. But you would leave her alone.
How old she is?
Don't study that. Right? She's 30 actually. I like to take people with me. Here why? Let me explain that. Creed, if I see you could cook, you're real good. I have my own business.
I actually could go to, yeah.
Yeah? You coming with me. Babe, you're going and register this business. We're going and buy a grill and we're going to start to sell food.
Bad.
Performance.
I'm not leaving you behind. But here what I want you to do. After I don't give you that opportunity to stand your ground, you take it from there.
Mood.
But that is a problem with friendship. Because in friendship, and this is why I have to let go of some people,
Yeah.
I like to take you with me. Don't stay one way all the days of your life.
Yeah. True.
Grow with me.
Correct.
Because God ain't leaving me behind.
Correct.
Why should you stay there?
Exactly.
Mood.
So I had a problem with people who took my friendship on a level of, or she all of a sudden she feels she there. All of a sudden she want to do this and
Well,
do
it is still
that. All of a sudden she's a spiritualist.
them-
All of a sudden she's a motivational speaker. It's not all of a sudden.
No.
It came from a place that was dark.
Yeah.
Girl, don't start.
Yeah.
It came from a place that I didn't understand. I was confused.
Correct.
So now that I see you in that place I was, I want to take you with
Take
me.
you
But that is what I'm saying, dog. That is
I
what
want to
I'm saying.
take you with me.
That is what
So why you not seeing it how I see
No, well,
it?
you know what?
But you're seeing it as I feel better than you.
It's a hope tonight. So I didn't give up.
No, don't give
I
up.
didn't give up. I say there's nothing out there. So I think woman can't think so.
All right, you know what I'm going to do for spite? We're going to end it now.
Okay. No.
We're going to end it now. Let me read the comments.
Wow.
Right? Just say there are things not supposed to leave the marriage because there are persons who will undermine your relationship.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's true. That's true.
Dixian is saying, correct is right. You really have to know
Who
who
your
are
true friends.
Correct.
Yeah.
No. Before I forget,
Whoa.
based on what I was talking about in relationship, how that dynamic they work in regards to you basically moving forward. Let me talk about it psychologically, mentally, physically, financially, and your husband decide to stay on, please.
What do you mean?
You talk about your friend that if I see the potential, if he's a cook, I will buy your grill, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Let me bring that into the dynamic of the relationship, whereby
Right.
you forward in thinking.
Yes.
You're a go-getter.
Yes.
You're proactive.
Yes.
And let's say spiritually, you're moving
Connected,
forward, you're
yeah.
connecting, you're being aligned, and whatever the case may be.
And
your husband still lagging.
still lagging.
Yeah.
How do I?
How you deal with that?
Oh. I had to go and speak to my spiritual mother about it. No, but no. No, listen. Okay. So remember, I'm moving off a certain speed. And yes, because I'm moving off a certain speed, it would confuse him. Which it did, eh?
Yeah.
This is from real experience. And I had to really break it down for him. I said, babe, it can't be me always having. And you're here with a talent that is not utilizing. And that is when he started to grasp. When then you hear he's saying, babe, I think I want to do a cookout. I think we used to sell soup up Dollar Ford, babe. I think I want to go and sell soup this Saturday. So you see that he start using the initiative on his own. So it took him a little time to grasp where I was coming from, because he was kind of negative at first. Babe, we gotta get this. We don't have that. I said, you don't study what you don't have.
I hate that element.
And I said, rebuke that element there. I don't really use rebuke, but I said, send it back to sender. Because if it is that I'm coming with a vision, I would help you with the vision. Nobody didn't help me with mine, you know.
Yeah.
No,
Nobody didn't help me with mine.
Let me
tell you what helped me with mine. God.
I would tell you what helped me mine. Darkness.
And well, darkness first, because I had to find something that I love.
Correct.
Not doing it because of.
Only because of.
But my husband, Uncle Carlos, is not a fast mover because he don't know it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to like discriminate him for it, downgrade him for it.
Lift him up.
I'm going to work with him because nobody didn't work with me. Although I'm not God, he's my husband.
You are God.
I am.
Yeah.
But although I'm not God,
understand
I'm not Olodumare. You know, I want to make my husband come with me.
Mood. That is the mood I'm talking about.
Come with me.
So
And I'm not building a bobby. Come with me.
He could attest.
Yeah.
He could attest.
No.
And I'm not talking off of emptiness to make it look nicer.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Committee. Yeah.
It had a point in time. He was on a phone call with my ex-wife, right? And the man get emotional way. And you know all the man was saying. And while I was listening, that time I was in the bush.
Yeah, when
COVID.
camp out, yeah.
And when I was listening to the man talking, water come in my eye. You know why? I cannot get emotional too, but I didn't say anything to nobody. You know the man was begging? Just give the man a chance. Just give the man a chance. He get real mad until he started crying. Just give the man a chance. The man could do this, the man could do that, the man versatile in all the ways. Just give the man a chance.
Let me tell you something about your ex-wife, even though I don't know about her. But she is working off of her mother and father's way of love. She didn't work off of her own way of knowing how to love.
Yeah.
And she loved off of a lot of anger and a lot of trauma. So you can't really blame her.
The trauma.
Yeah, you can't blame her.
And that is why I'm saying that I can't be in a place of bitterness towards her. I'm more in a place of gratefulness, because if things didn't happen the way it did, I would not have resulted to be the kind of man that I am for today.
Go ahead.
And is that I could publicly say I don't hate her in any kind of way. I'm actually grateful for the sting.
Yeah.
Okay,
That-
Because they might have been too
that-
comfortable with
correct.
life. Yeah.
I'm grateful for this thing that I got from that failed situation to push myself for, because I was getting fat. Ask him, I was a fat kind of rasta guy, had ass and so on. I was getting fat, and it's when that whole situation dropped and I started to go through it. That is when I started hit the gym, and I hit the gym 5 years now consistently every day. As a level of peace of mind and building character.
Nice.
Because I used to be known for somebody who could always start something but can't finish. But looking at me now, when you start in the gym, you can't watch the weights and expect to get a body like mine. You have to finish. And you have to keep pressing in, because here it's not a sprint, it's a long distance race.
True.
So being in the gym actually built my character in a big way.
Yeah, it will. It will.
And if it wasn't for that situation, I would not have to put myself in an uncomfortable situation.
From a male, you know, in what you're saying, from a male to a female perspective, right? When I say male perspective, female perspective. From a male standpoint, we approach things differently. That's why most men, they could carry the community on their back.
Yeah.
Right? They carry the community on their back. They could carry a lot. Right? That's why men will tend to live in misery and stay within a relationship.
True.
And they could be quiet. They will
And
be.
then they're there.
And when women tend to misunderstand, they misunderstand loyalty for happiness. They figure because he's loyal, he happy.
No.
But we go continue next week.
Yeah.
Let me finish all the comments.
Yeah.
Right. Hungary savior say You're not talking about the impact of social media on modern relationships and the comparisons factor that happens because of the advances of technology and the impact it has on the expectations of men. So I responded to that person and I told them next week. Right? The sermon was great, guys. Natalie saying it was on point. Yo, kings and queens now getting and miss the whole thing. Jesse saying some persons so biggish they don't want to go on the side street to make the honest dollar. All them will feel shame. Jody and Keisha Simon do move alike.
And they're making money.
Keisha
Shame.
Simon, right.
Watch me, I sit down and sell soap.
Yeah, she said Rosie's making
I'll watch
a
Down Weekly if I
comparison.
have to.
Rosie's making a comparison between you and Keisha Simon.
Who is Keisha
I
Simon?
don't know who is Keisha Simon, but I don't know. But she can explain.
Okay.
Natalie, well, Princey saying, and you have a very pretty daughter, Arius Dick. Oh,
Arius.
she was saying that all based on what you would have accomplished or got or gained from the relationship.
Relationship,
course.
yeah. Okay.
So
I love that little girl
yeah.
to death.
So, all the guys,
Yes.
next week. I'm sorry to leave all on a high, but I like the high we're on because we're getting somewhere. And at least all know no, we're not biased, we're not envious. You understand now
All
our
from my heart, I
plight
love, man.
in regards to the camaraderie and the dynamic of understanding the dynamic and the harmony that we want. We need to bring that back into Tobago.
Yes.
Right? You understand? So if we're able to get women to be, to understand, not just women alone, but men also to understand that perspective and vice versa, it's not about the competitiveness. It's
No.
about us coming into the conversation
Correct.
of learning from each other.
Correct.
You understand? Not one being higher than the other or
No.
better than the other.
No.
Nah.
I
We know
believe
about that.
We are
No.
each other equal.
Yeah.
Correct. We are.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be.
It's the only way we
But
could
as social media and society make it out to be
Exactly.
that
And we got
one is
touch-
better than the other.
we got
yeah?
touch on the social media next week.
At this point, I'm not busy.
I tell you something
yeah.
already.
We ain't got close to girl and no closing remarks because we're back here next week.
God's
So guys,
willing.
blessed love and light, AB Signature Media Plus, Dev A, big up your whole self. Right? We on
Light director,
we
cameraman.
we on YouTube. So all you guys share the YouTube page, all you share the Facebook. All you understand?
Again next week.
With Facebook only give us 30 days for videos on their platform. After that, they delete it.
Live.
So if you have to watch it, you have to watch the video within the 30 days. With
And don't
YouTube,
forget to subscribe. and
we did it
like.
forever. Alright? So,
Get this.
till next week.
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
Next week, we can start now, but-
Jody, next week?
Yeah, you had to call me like about Thursday.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Right. I hope, based on Jody's appearance, right, tonight,
Follow.
the ladies could able who have the same voice, who have the same understanding, and could able to bring balance to the conversation. We don't mind inviting you to the man cave. So reach out to me on social media. I'm the only Creed in Tobago. So you can't miss me. Right? Creed Black is the name on social media. Or you cannot miss me. Reach out.
And for all
And-
those who wants
Yeah.
TikTok, I'm Dr. Steamy, the one and only Dr. Steamy.
Right. Now you have plenty of
One
Steve.
and
If
only.
you don't have the doctor.
Well, they got to try and
No,
differentiate.
that
Like,
is differentiate shit. As you go on TikTok, Dr. Steamy, I'm the first person to see. Whining low.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
So guys, right, next week, all the will look out. Share the live, share the YouTube, and we go touch base next week again. Blessed love.
Blessed love.
Over.